Alright folks, I'm back, Bow and Arrow Tarot with the next reading. We're going to get right into it. This is going to be the mid-April reading for Taurus. The mid-April 2019 love reading for Taurus. My name is Rebecca. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot. If you hadn't had a chance to take a look at the month reading, you guys showed me a lot of love with a lot of views. Thank you so much. This is a new channel for me, so any views that I get or subscribers that I get, I'm very appreciative, and I'm so excited about the whole thing. To me, it's like all very overwhelming, and I love it. So thank you so much. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of special thing to work out for my early subscribers, if it's going to be a stream or not, but I'll let you know on my homepage. In the meantime, we're going to jump right into it. For the mid-month readings, I used the Radiant deck, and then we'll finish off with the oracles, with the Romance oracles, Romance Angel oracles, all right? So, Taurus, mid-April 2019, middle of the month. What's going on? How's your month going, Taurus? You had a pretty interesting reading for the month. Now remember, this can be for Taurus, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, and Venus. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, just throw it away. You can check my channels list for other readers. You just browse around to YouTube for other readers. There's always going to be more readers that may be more to your liking, aesthetic, you know, and that may have a message, that resonates with you. All right? So, please excuse me, I do live in a city, and sometimes people walk by my building, so you can hear these loud people. It's pretty late here in the city, so. In any case, Taurus, mid-April 2019. What's going on for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus? Mid-April 2019. Oop. 2 flyers. Show me. Alright, show me. Show me, Taurus. Mid-April 2019. What's going on? Here we go. Alright. Starting off, the flyers were 7 of Wands. So you've been having a battle, huh? Taurus, you've been battling. Seems like, you know, you've been fending people off. Have you been fending off, you know, attitudes, opinions, distractions? You feel like you've been battling, right? And this is just a battle of words. This is almost like a battle of wills. It feels like you've been, you know, things have been thrown at you from all sides, right? They're being thrown at you. You're kind of like, no, leave it alone, right? Then you got 9 of Pentacles. Closure coming, you know, but in a good way. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins, 9 of Discs. It's all 9 of material change, money, coin, gold, right? Pentacles. So that's material level. The 9 represents a completion of sorts. Look at her. I love the 9 of Pentacles. Very similar to Queen of Discs. Very similar to Empress, right? It's the feminine energy in the garden, you know. After, you know, the fruits of her labor are all around her. Literally, the fruits of her labor are all around her. You know. She's coming to a time where she's seeing, you know, the harvest. She sees the harvest coming in. She's done all the work, you know. 9 of Pentacles is a really good time financially, materially, in terms of projects, in terms of wealth and abundance in your life. It's a good thing. Now, this could either be you, Taurus. This is very Taurus energy, very Taurian energy. Right, Taurus is ruled by Venus. I always love this little snail, the little snail at the bottom. It's just like, I'm walking along, you know, I'm safe. That's how safe this environment is, that a snail can safely, like, just come along without any worry, right? That's the kind of comfort and enrichment, you know, that this card kind of makes you feel. But you have to work for it, right? We got the Four of Cups and the Wands, Nine of Wands. All right, so Four of Cups is kind of like, oh, here we go again. You know, it's unrequited love, but it, you know, it's a lot of it. The Four of Cups is very interesting. I feel like it's also about empty promises. You know, it can be unrequited love, but it's also empty promises. You know, this chalice that keeps getting handed. It always looks like all the chalices that were handed before, all the chalices that are just standing there. I mean, a lot of people interpret this cup and they look at the three and they see that the figure is staring at the three and ignoring the offer, but I see this card very differently, and I read it a little bit differently. I see it as, no, yeah, he sees the three, and he sees your offer, and he sees all the shit looks the same. And he wasn't happy with the three, and he's not happy with yours either. You know, that is not a feeling of like gazing at something happily. It's kind of a stubborn, like obstinate kind of like, oh, fuck no, I'm not putting up with this shit again. You know, what are you handing me? Yeah, a hand out of a cloud with an empty cup that looks like all the rest? No, I need to see more. And that's the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is really about, show me more, show me the money. Where's the beef? And the Nine of Wands, you know, he's standing back. He says, oh, okay. Whew. Look at all that work I put in, you know. I've been battered, I'm bruised, I'm tired, my head is bandaged, but the wands, wow, they do look beautiful, don't they? You think I could make it just to finish that 9 up and round it up to a 10? You think I can make it? Let me just stand here for a minute and gaze at my work and take a deep breath, right? So I feel like you're at the end of your rope, in a way. And you're just taking a breath right now, Taurus. Here we go. You're tired, Taurus. Taurus, you're really tired. You're coming to a period right now. You're just tired, you know. You had an Ace of Cups coming your way. Maybe it just came in, or it just most recently, or just in a recent past, right? An opportunity to love, a new opportunity to love, and it's kind of stopped there, right? Like, it was an opportunity in your eyes, right? But it kind of turned into the same old shit, and so now you're kind of like back to, oh God, you know, the energy across you is like, oh God, you know, all right, I'm tired. I thought I found my cup, but I guess I'm going to have to work. I have to keep working, right? Because it's unrequited. It's not really what I want, right? It cost you a lot of sleepless nights recently, Taurus. I feel for you. I'm a Taurus rising. I feel you, Taurus. Your head's been spinning. You've been really just like, you know, just ruminating, thinking about it. It's been upsetting you, you know. But remember who you are, Taurus. You know, 9 of Pentacles. Taurus, you have a real beautiful energy about you, Taurus, and you can keep fighting. I know you feel like you've been fighting forever, but you can keep fighting. This mid-month is going to be a period where you got to keep your strength up, right? Keep your strength up. You know, you're feeling kind of like depressed a little bit now. You know, you're back to kind of feeling the way you were feeling before this Ace of Cups came in, right? And perhaps you're feeling like, oh shit, you know, not again, right? Because you see those other cups, they're spilled over. The 2 are still standing, but the other cups are spilled over. And he's like, he hasn't, you know, he's not looking at the other 2. He's concerned with these. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's because he's turned his back. But then also, it's like, how many times you go through this, right? The amount of times then you just expect those to spill too. They're just going to fucking fall over too, right? And so it's a desolate kind of expectation, 5 of Cups. It's a sense of despair in a way, desolation and on an emotional level. So mentally and emotionally, you're drained. You're tired. But Taurus, in your true way, you're going to keep on working. You're going to dive into your work to get over this. And I think that's exactly what you need to do. There's the best thing for a Taurus when a Taurus is hurting emotionally is to work. Work on themselves, work on anything. You know, it's the sign of the bull. It's, you know, earth energy, stubborn, strong, very ethical kind of work energy. You know, that's the Taurus. That's how you get to the 9 through the 8. You know, I'm going to work on every piece. Boom, 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 all the way up. I'm going to work on every piece. I'm going to keep it up until I get them all right, or I get them the way I want them, right? So I have my 9 of Pentacles. And you'll get there. You know, I think for you, Taurus, this is a really rough part of the month. I think you need to take it easy. At the bottom of the deck, though, we do have Page of Cups. I feel like there's going to be another offering. If that last offering wasn't the one that worked out for you, Taurus, there will be another one. So for you, Tauruses, that are feeling like right now, you're really just work, get into your jobs, get into your work, right? Take that energy and put it into your projects, the things that you love, outside of relationships necessarily, or what relationship you're dealing with. Give this some time. Give yourself some time to heal a little bit, right? This is not necessarily, I mean, the 7 of Wands is not fighting for something. It's defending yourself, right? So you're being attacked, right? So you're defending yourself. You always should defend yourself. But the 9 of Wands is talking about taking a minute to look back at what you've accomplished so far as well. Take a moment and look at the choices you've made and accomplishments you've made in your life so far. And it's not so bad, you know. It's not so bad. You've done well for yourself. Look, you've come through it battered and bruised, you're bandaged. But look how well you've done for yourself with your 9s that you've planted. You have your abundance behind you. You should be proud of yourself. And everyone has fucking sleepless nights, baby. Everyone has sleepless nights. You know, sometimes you have to just have those sleepless nights and cry them out. Cry those tears out. I always said the best thing for a good cry is a good cry. Right? Best thing for a good cry is a good cry. You just gotta cry. You know, this idea that we should live our lives never crying is ridiculous. What kind of life would that be if you never cried? You know? Well, sometimes we cry in happiness. Sometimes we cry in bliss and sadness and despair. Sometimes in pure joy. Sometimes in anger. You cry for a lot of reasons, and it's the release of emotions. But if you there is a need for that. That's why we're humans. And sometimes you just need to do that. You just need to cry and let those thoughts go through, but then release them. Don't hold on to them. And as you let them go through, you'll find yourself in a space where they don't hurt you as much. Right? And then you wake up and you're not crying anymore. Right? Same thing right here. It's really been kind of all-consuming for you, Taurus. You've been trying to avoid it with your work. You know? Do something nice for yourself. Take some time off. Remember, new love is right behind. Right? Another offer of love is right behind. Right? And this is just a mid-month reading. So this is not a, you know, forever ever amen, okay? I don't want to sound gloomy, folks. But this is for you Tauruses out there that aren't feeling so well right now about yourselves and about what's going on in your love life. This is only momentary. We're going to get to the end of the month in a few weeks. And I'll be deciding whether I'm going to do an end of the month or if I'm going to wrap that up into the beginning of the next month. I'm probably going to do an end of the month wrap-up as well. But this is just a short period right now in the middle of April and where you find yourself in a deep squeeze. And I suggest my advice to you is to just take this time to get away from the energies that are making you feel like this and just pull yourself away and get into your work. Get into your projects and your jobs because that's where you're going to find your fulfillment. It's going to help you get over this period. All right. What's the romance angels? We're going to pull some romance angels now. What do they have to say for us beautiful Tauruses? All right, what do they have to tell us about our beautiful Tauruses this evening? All right, I know, guys, I'm a Taurus rising, so I'm right there with you. You know, I understand. But you know, when times are tough, the tough get working. Because it's always, you know, you always have to take care of yourself and you get your coin up. right? Because there's nothing worse than being heartbroken and broke. At least be heartbroken and affluent, or have you some coin in your pocket so you can go take, you know, do something nice for yourself and enjoy yourself, right? And take care of your family, right? Your children and your friends and things like that, you know, the people that matter to you. So sometimes when you're feeling bad, you're feeling down, and one area of your life is not working out, you need to take that energy. That's what transmuting energy is all about. You transmute that energy into another area of your life that can take that energy and do something positive with it, because that area of your life right now can't. So if my heart chakra can't handle this energy right now and doing something positive with it, I'm going to take it and transmute it into my work, you know what I mean, into my solar plexus chakra. I'm going to get that extra breath in, and I'm going to work. I'm going to hammer away and work, right? So romance angels, Taurus, mid-April, show me. Trust. At the bottom we have, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Right? So the friends that you love, your dear hearts, the ones that are near and dear to your heart, the ones that you trust, right? Those are the ones you should count on, depend on them. Reach out to the one that you know you can depend on, right? And say, look, yeah, let's go out to the country for a day or something. Let's just get away from everything, or let's do this, or let's do that. You know, I just need a little bit of a break. Because in the meantime of all this energy that you're pouring into your work, you still need a break, right? You still want to have that break, right? As well. So that's where it can get a little bit tricky. Oh, sorry guys. That's where it can get a little bit tricky, because you still need a break, and you don't want to be around what's going on here, right? So trust your friends. Let your friends help you, and trust. The card that came out on top was trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith right now. Just trust that things are going to work out. Things are not always rosy, but they will work out. And if this right now is what you're going through, take your energy, put it into your work, and you're going to get over this hump before you know. You're going to come right back into your Taurian energy, all right, Taurus? All right, and that'll be that hump for that short period, because this still is an Ace of Cups situation, right? It's still a massive amount of love exchange, right? So there's still that opportunity is kind of still there. I don't feel like it's actually cemented. I don't feel like it's actually come completely into your life. You're still dealing with a lot of little different turmoils and things like that in between time, right? But that offer of love is still out there, right? It's still out there. And it may be that you're going to get another couple of offers as well over the next few weeks, right? But right now, things are still in flux for you, mentally and emotionally. And you still feel like you're fighting, right? And I feel like it's almost necessary, because right now you still need to be working and getting this together. All right, Taurus? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming for your mid-April love check-in. Tonight I'll be doing my Friday night at midnight night owl session, which is a streaming session for all the elements: air, water, fire, earth. And we'll be doing just the energies for tonight and tomorrow night for all you night owls who are either going out around that time, coming home around that time, whatever energies you feel like are going on around you at that time. All right, you can check in, check out. The streams usually last about 45 minutes, and tomorrow will be the second stream, because I only just started last week, and this is my brand new channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. All right, y'all. Goodbye.